Let's shift our focus to some breaking news that is coming in from Himachal Pradesh at the moment, where there has been a massive landslide that's been reported in Kullu. These are the first images that we're getting courtesy news agency ANI. We still do not know whether this area was in fact evacuated before this landslide took place. We know that this particular landslide has happened close to the Anni bus stand in Kullu. As you can see, an entire portion of a hill in Kullu has come crashing down. It does look like it is a very populated area. There's a lot of construction that has happened over here. I'm just going to pause for a moment and let you take a look at those visuals that have just come in.
बहुत बच्चे मर जाओ इसमें वो फिर से ऊपर वो क्यों ऊपर है
Alright, so these are images that we're getting to you from Kullu at the moment, where a major landslide has been reported in Kullu. As you can see, an entire hillock has in fact come crashing down. All of the construction has just come crashing down. Several trees have collapsed, and the construction on this entire hill has essentially come crashing down. Now remember, there has been incessant rain reported in both Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand over the course of the last 10 days. While of course the rainfall has abated, the damages are permanent. There are several questions, remember, that are being asked of the administrations of both the hilly states of Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand over unchecked tourism, unplanned development. Several questions really that need to be asked on how sustainable the development in our hilly states is, given the kind of death and destruction that both Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand have seen through the course of the monsoon session, through the monsoon season. Now remember, there has been unprecedented rainfall. There has been short spells of intense heavy rain. All of this, of course, impact of climate change that is being felt. But be that as it may, questions really do need to be asked on how sustainable is the construction, how sustainable is the development that our hill states are seeing. As you can see, this is a major landslide that has been reported in Himachal Pradesh's Kullu. We do not at the moment have independent confirmation on how many people are stranded, on whether there was any kind of evacuation or warning ahead of this, or whether there are several people who would be trapped in the debris of what is a very major landslide from what we can see on our screens at the moment. It is shocking footage that we're getting courtesy news agency ANI. We haven't independently been able to corroborate the exact location or the extent of damage or casualties at the moment. But like I said, these are unprecedented scenes, sadly, that we are witnessing all too often from our hilly states. Remember, this is coming close on the heels, just 10 days after the major landslide in Shimla that left several people dead. There was an entire Shiv temple that came collapsing down because of a massive landslide in Shimla. There has been a lot of damage, a lot of destruction in Himachal Pradesh just last month owing to extensive and heavy rainfall. In this very area of Kullu Manali, there were several key roads, highways that were blocked off completely. And remember, these are states that are dependent entirely on tourism. What this does to the economy of a state is a whole different conversation that needs to be had. We are getting some very shocking pictures from Kullu at the moment. I'm afraid we aren't able to independently corroborate what the true extent of damage is. What was this landslide caused by? Was there some kind of a warning or preemption? One sincerely hopes that people were evacuated from several of these areas, but what we are seeing on our screens is some shocking scenes of devastation coming in from Kullu. This is going to be our top focus story. We will come back with more updates hopefully on what exactly has happened, where exactly this has happened, and what is the known extent of damage. But NDTV at the moment cannot independently corroborate, and we wouldn't like to speculate. But from what we are learning through news agency ANI, several people presumably will be trapped in this debris. Extent of damage, like I said, is still not known.